Mr. Lewis caught up with Coach Hector on Wednesday morning to talk about the technology that goes into making our football games happen behind the scenes.
All right, Coach, tonight we have DeSoto Central right here at Eagle Stadium. We've had a whole lot of home games this season. It has been a home game advantage for us this season. Tell us about DeSoto Central tonight.
They're really good.
They are.
They're very fast. They've got an Auburn commit at quarterback, a running back that's a little bit younger that has been very explosive for them. A lot of speed, pretty good up front. So
they've got some size too.
They've got some size. This is an all-around good team, and anytime that you play them, you know the playoff implications are on the line, and that was the case last year. The winner of that one got to host one, and it's going to be a very similar situation this year.
Okay, we've looked at lots of different aspects of Friday Night Lights over the course of this season. I wanted to briefly touch on Hudl. Now, when people are in the stands on Friday nights, they see little tents set up at all these high school football games, and there's televisions inside those tents. Explain what's going on, because it's actually pretty technologically advanced compared to what we did 10 years ago.
It's unbelievable what we're doing now. Before you'd come to the sideline and, as a coach, we'd have a whiteboard and, all right, tell me what you're seeing. And we draw it out and this is how we need to fix it or whatever. And what I always would love is you'd have a guy come and, well, that dude did this and then that guy overcame and did this. And we don't have a clue what that means.
Right.
So now what we do, we've got a shot from the press box. We've got a drone and we have that all signaled to the sideline and we have that on a huge TV. And now instead of you telling me what just happened, we can look at it from every angle we can and we can make adjustments and corrections. So
in real time.
In real time. It takes about 5 to 6 seconds or so to upload from right after the play, which we're not watching it directly after anyway. It's usually after that drive, they come over and we kind of go through it and watch it together and make adjustments as needed. So it is a game changer as far as making adjustments in game. It's a game changer of being able to help a guy that maybe hasn't had a lot of reps, that's could be nervous or confused on some things, to kind of get it cleaned up. So it's been an awesome tool that we've had for several years now, and it's just
no team is doing without it at this point.
At this point, very rarely do you run into a team that doesn't have the replay on the sideline.
Right, and these same clips are used, these breakdowns are used post-game, because all of this stuff goes to one central cloud location, and you can pull clips from DeSoto Central's game last week. They can pull clips from our game. You can pull clips from a team that we're playing 2 weeks from now.
Yep.
It all works in the same ecosystem, which is fantastic. Now, you talked about making changes on the fly in the game. I've actually been in the press box before, and as soon as offense get off the field, I can hear the coach yelling into the headset loudly, make sure they look at this and this and this. They've already earmarked things that just happened on the field.
Yep.
The guys running the tent, and they're literally breaking that thing down 20 seconds after a play happened.
Yeah, you never know how long you have at the tent. Sometimes it's a long drive and maybe you're sitting over here for 5 or 6 minutes. Sometimes it's sudden change and you're there for 30 seconds. So we do have guys in the box that are watching that a little bit more real time, where they'll mark a play, hey, we messed this up, or we need to look at something here. And so they'll mark that so that as soon as we get to the tent, we can make that adjustment. And, because again, it may be quick. You may not have a whole lot of time over there to fix something. So we got to make sure that we're as prepared as we possibly can be.
And then defense ends up doing the same thing. As soon as they're out of the tent and off the field, and defense is back in the tent, looking at what they might have screwed up on.
Exactly.
And those adjustments are made. Now, do y'all do some of that in the locker room during halftime as well?
We do. We don't do a whole lot of video. We will at times. Really, a lot more of the time, we may bring one in and we may look at it as a coaching staff before we split up with offense and defense. Really, just not a whole lot of time. By the time that we get in, us as coaches will meet, the offensive group will meet, defensive group coaches will meet, and then we go talk to our players. So it's really kind of a short time.
Right.
We've done it a little bit before, but a lot more.
But that's part of the beauty of the tent on the field, is what used to be reserved for the halftime, trying to get your thoughts together, can now be done on the field, which gives you a break in the locker room.
Exactly. And there's so much happening at so many times. There's so many things that can be missed real time and live. So to be able to go back and watch it versus waiting on Monday to go back and watch it and try to fix it for the next week, again, that video is invaluable.
Yeah, and used to you had to cut up film and catalog it, but since it's done in real time now, it's basically already cataloged. So when y'all get in there on Saturdays and Sundays, a lot of that work's already done. You can really get to work on actually breaking it down.
So we actually send it. Hudl has a thing called Now Assist, and what they do is we send it to them, and they have people that actually break the film down and label things for us. Now they don't label it correctly pretty much ever, but at least they will label it offense, defense, or special teams. So you can filter out and say, all right, I'll need to look at all the offensive plays. And you hit O, and it shows you all the offensive plays. You know, if we have a certain formation we want to look at, we can click that. Or if we want to look at all plays that were 15 yards or more, you can filter that out and look at just those. So now some of that we have to go in and add. Again, a lot of it we have to go back in and fix. But it's a fantastic way that if we want to show something real quick or find something quickly, we're at the point in time now where, you know, we've got 7 films on everybody that we play. So you want to kind of go back and look at a lot of things that they've done. That can be a little overwhelming when you're looking at thousands of plays.
Right.
When you can filter that out and get it down to, all right, I need to look at these 30 clips versus, you know, I'm trying to pull those out of 1,000, 1,500 plays.
Right. I'm here with one of the film crew for the football team. Introduce yourself in case they don't know.
Okay, I'm Jayla.
All right. Who are some of the other crew helpers for film?
We have Abby, we have Destiny, but she films up top, and we have Cortland, and she films up top.
Okay, so 4 people. Tell us a little bit about what you do on Friday nights. You're the drone operator.
Yes, on Friday nights, I sit on the side, like behind the field goal, and, you know, I just put the drone in the air, and then I film, like, the game, and I move as I'm going, and then, yeah.
Okay, what are some of the jobs that have to happen while you're doing that?
While I'm doing that, it has to be connected to the up top camera. So if it's not connected, then if I miss a play or they miss a play,
we're in trouble.
Yeah, then it's just missed and we don't get that play. And we have to change the battery.
Right, that's the biggest thing. The drone is very powerful. It's a very good drone, so it can fly real steady in high winds. Like cheaper drones can get blown around. This one doesn't.
Right.
But because of that, the propellers are moving harder and the battery drains quicker. So how does that work? How many batteries do you have?
I have 4 batteries, but one of them is broken right now. So I really only have 3, and I need 1 a quarter. And sometimes they don't last the whole time, so I have to take them down whenever they have a timeout or a break, and I have to do it really, really fast. And Abby helps me with that.
Okay. So the drone, you have a really fancy controller. It's fancier than most drone controllers.
Yeah.
But it's got like an HDMI video out, and then you're sending that into basically a network router, and you use an antenna, a really powerful antenna, and you beam it straight to the press box in real time. So like they're seeing what you're filming in the press box as it's happening.
I did not know that. Okay.
Okay, what are some of the other things that y'all end up helping with? You help with practice as well.
Yes, I do. And then we really kind of help with water, but I don't really know what I'm doing right there, so we just fill it up sometimes. But when we're filming, if we don't have the drone, which we didn't for a few weeks because of some circumstances, and we would film up top, and we would film during the games. We would film on like a camera.
The tower cam.
Yeah, the tower cam. That's what we would film on during the games when we didn't have the drone. So. And
then y'all also travel with the team. You eat with the team. Like you were basically football managers in your duties.
We're really the backbone of the team, if you ask me.
There you go.